Welcome to all. Today we are learned to wet grinder, dismantling and assembling of wet grinder. What are the uses of the wet grinder? In the house made, we use for rice mixer to all the houses. In wet grinder we use. So now, what are the tools to equip the dismantling of the wet grinder? See, doublet spanner, box spanners, ring spanner set, hammer, electric tester, screwdriver sets, cutting plier and etc. See, now what are the materials we are used in the wet grinder? Fan belt, ball bearing, grease, side slider and waste. What are the parts of the main in the wet grinder? Vessel, grinding stone, slider, chassis, single phase 220 volt and a 0.5 kilowatt AC motor, driven pulley, B belt, etc. Now we are going to dismantling the wet grinder. First, we can switch off the power lines in the wet grinder and disconnect the motoring. Then loose the all side cover screws in with the help of long size screwdrivers. Then slack the chain tensioning. First we must do the slack the chain tensioning. Then loosen the motor base bolt. Okay. Then remove the belt and grinder pulley. And you remove examine the wear and tear ball bearing if it's okay. Lubricate of the ball bearing grease because it gives a long life of the ball bearing. Now see, function of motor. The AC motor converted one phase AC electrical into mechanical power using electromagnetic induction. Okay. Now it's a single phase. It's a single phase electromagnetic induction phenomenon. It is the single phase of induction motor. Then motor fed supply from single phase. It's a state winding on alternate flow. Does not develop any torque from the motor. So it is not a self-start motor. Induction motors are required where phase supply is not or less available. Efficiency is of the lesser importance. Rating is less than 1 HP. The HP means horsepower. Equipment is portable. Motor is squirrel cage type motor. Direction of forward rotating field. Now see, this is the outlet of the grinder. This is a motor and this is the grinder. This is belt. Now see what are the speed of the grinder? Circumference pi d1. This is the circumference pi d2. This is motor circumference and this is on a grinder circumference. Now see, speed of the grinder is equal to n grinder divided by pi d1 divided by pi d2 into n motor. So here see, pi is the common of divider. So pi and pi is the cancel. Now d1 by d2. So therefore n grinder is equal to d1 divided by d2 into n motor. This is the speed of the grinder. See, now we are going to assemble it. How to assemble? First we fix the motor on the chassis. Then fix the driven pulley and matching the bolt tensioning motor and pulley. Check the power lines. Change the machine in the original position. Fix slider stone and adjusting the chain link. Otherwise the chain will be warming. Switch on off driven by grinder with smoothly. Now see, what are the troubleshooting of the wet grinders? One, overload. That means we can put over rise of the capacity. And next one is power drawback. That means the power will be coming down and up. voltage will be up and down. That times we can stop the grinder. Then belt tension is be loose. And last one is coil band. These are the main troubleshoot of the wet grinder. Okay, now we are going to dismantle the wet grinder. To uses the tools of this one for dismantling the wet grinder. Okay. To dismantling the wet grinder. Okay. See, first we have remove the side cover with the help of screwdriver, long size screwdriver. And remove the connection from the plug point. Now see, we have removed the side covers, then we have removed the rest stand. See, the 3 bolts are there. We have removed from the bolt with the help of spanner. Now see, the rest stand is removed. Then we have removed the top cover.
Half floor video. Unfinished.
Okay, now we have rotated the machine bottom to top, top to bottom. See, like this. Now we can see all the things up there: motor, wheel, belt, and all the things. Okay, now we have removed the belt. See how to remove. Please check it the video. Okay, now we have removed the belt. Then we have removed the pulley. Okay. Now we have removed the pulley. Then see inside the big. Now we have removed the motor. In the bottom side there are 4 bolts are there. Just to loosen it and remove the motor. Now see, the motor will be removed. When the motor remove time, just you do the carefully. Okay. After we have removed to the frame, there are the 4 bolts there. Now chase the remove. This is the top cover.
Stop it.
Now see, in the center of one shaft is there. In shaft inside, there one bearing is available. That is the bearing assembly. Now we are going to remove the bearing assembly with the help of mechanical puller. See how to fix it. That there is 3 jar is there. Lock with the bearing assembly and stem is now tight the stem. See now the bearing assembly is removed. There one more bearing is available. The same things we remove the same method.
On button. Now see the stem tightened with the forward, the bearing is removed. We can do this slowly. Now we can remove the bearing also. Now see, this one is over, and see the main part of it there. See, now these are the part of the bed grinder. This is chassis frame, and this one is pulley, and this one is belt. This is motor. This is top cover. This is side covers. This is vessel, slider, bearing assembly, and rest stand. These are the parts of the bed grinders. Okay, now we are going to assemble the bed grinder. First we can apply grease in the shaft, because this is for okay. Now we first apply the grease for lubricant and first fix the bearing. Then apply grease in bearing assembly. Now fix the bearing assembly also.
Stop it.
Now we can put the top cover and put the inside the chassis frame. Tight. When that bolt tight time, you can remember that tight cross by cross, not in straight, opposite side. Okay, now we are going to fix the motor. Okay, now we have fixed the pulley in the shaft. Pulley will be tighter fully, and put the belt to pulley and the motor.
Stop it.
See, now the belt is applied. Then we are going to adjust the motor for the belt tension. See the location. There is one space is available in the motor downside. The motor will be movable action, front and back side. Okay, now we are going to rotate in the direct position, that means original position. Okay, now we are going to fix the rest stand.
On.
Now we are going to fix the side covers.
Stop on. On button.
Okay, students, we are now connected the power.
Stop on. Stop on there.
Now we are going to lock the top cover. Tight freely.
Stop on. Stop on.
Okay, students, now we are finished to assemble the wet grinder. Now we will check it how to run it.
Play the way. Stop on.
See, put the stone in the vessel, lock the chain,
Stop on.
now we will connect the power, check the grinder, how it is run.